Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my review of Inmate to Roommate, Season 1, Episode 1, Time to Set You Free. I am doing this video because of popular demand. You all have demanded it, and I am answering. Let's get into it, y'all. Shall we? Oh, yes, we shall.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that everybody needs.
You can make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Auntie that lies, sweet old auntie. Auntie that waits. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, welcome back, everybody. And this is Auntie, and I am here to do my review that you all have requested over and over and over again. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family, one of the best kept secrets on YouTube. And to all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. While the rest of the world is looking at 90 Day Fiance, we're talking about this. I was trying to go through my Instagram and find the very first person who hit me up saying, Auntie, you need to do this. I am trying to find her name because she reached out to me and was like, Auntie, I need you to do this show. Oh, God, what was her name? Oh, I want to give her credit. Oh, I wanted to give her credit. Oh, my goodness. I can't find her name, but I really wanted to give her credit because she reached out to me and she was like, Auntie, I need you to do this show. And I was like, okay, let me just go and look at it, right? And then when I looked for it and I found it on A&E, it wasn't working. And so I was trying to get it to work on my app, right? And it won't see, episode 1 won't play on the app. So I just gave it up and said, forget it, went to bed, didn't think any more about it, right? And then I started getting other Instagram requests in my DM saying, Auntie, can you please do this show? So I went back again, tried to find the show again. Tried to get it to work and it still didn't work. So last night it just came up to a bubble where you all must have been in the comments and Mary was like, look, they want you to do the show. Y'all have been asking me since before the show. That's why really wanted to give this woman credit because she has been asking me to do this show before it even aired. And I'm going to find you, beloved, and I'm going to put your name in the description box. Y'all got me always looking at something crazy, right? And this show, is right there with it. I had to take notes because, of course, I ain't never seen it before. And I want to make sure that I at least try to get some of these people's names right. Now, the old man, the 68-year-old man that's taking Aaron, I think, in, I didn't get his name and I couldn't get his name. If you are not watching this show and you really want to see something that's very interesting and doesn't appear yet to be scripted, this tops Love After Lockup. This is like the real right here, okay? And so we're going to get into it. Now, first of all, you all know that I try to do a review on this stuff, but it ends up turning into a rant. I'm only... Let me pull up my notes because I had to have notes with these people. Okay. So that was the first person that I wanted to talk about. I don't know what the man's name is, but he is an older man. He's 68 years old, and he's bringing in his nurse's son into his household. Now, the nurse, when he was at his doctor's appointment, the nurse was talking about her son. So I think the father has like chronic illness or whatever it is, right? And so he's been going back and forth to the nurse. And the nurse, I guess in, sharing or whatever he was going through, she started sharing about her son. And she said that she didn't want to be bothered with him, that they weren't going to bring him into the family, into the household. So the premise of this show, okay, so let me get a premise of this show, okay, for all of you all who are not watching. The premise of this show is that these people are incarcerated, right? And then you have a person like myself. And so what I do is I open up my home to this person, to this total stranger. So it's almost like 90 Day Fiance where you dating somebody and you bringing somebody in you really don't know and all of that kind of stuff. But it's on the prison side. Mike Sharp, okay, is the producer of this show. And I'm sick of covering Matt Sharp shows. Hold on, y'all. Let me lay that down. I'm sick of covering his shows. But it seems like he and I have been in a relationship for so long and I've never met Matt Sharp. Matt Sharp, hi, boo. Okay, you got me and my people hooked on another damn show. So the premise is that these are citizens who are re-entering into society. And these people make a decision to bring them into their house. Into their mother house. So this review is season 1, episode 1. On Wednesday, I will do season 1, episode 2. And then the show airs on Thursday. I got to get a serious schedule put together because I am reviewing so many shows. It is unbelievable. But y'all, this thing right here is off the chain. So this older man is, like I said, was talking to the nurse. They said that nobody in the family wants him. He has a son by the name of Michael, who's like, 40, 50 or something like that, who is very close with his father. And he is going to be trying to help his father help this prisoner by the name of Aaron. Aaron is 41 years old. He's committed every crime. He, theft, ID fraud, stealing people's IDs. I mean, just a whole list of things that this mofo has done, right? And nobody from the family has gotten back in contact with this older gentleman to let him know when the mofo is getting out of jail. So he's like, I can't get in contact with anybody. He even called while, on camera to try to get somebody to let him know when Aaron's coming out. Now, he said that when he was younger, he, was with some friends and he, committed a crime and everything. And he went to jail. And he said that nobody was there for him, so he feels like he has to do this for this young man, right? Next week, y'all, I'm going to have pictures and everything of him, okay? I'm going to bring them up so that we can get familiar with the cast members. But he said he felt like, this is his chance to help him to come back into society. And he don't, if it don't work out with Aaron, then he feel like he is failed. I said, no, it's no reflection on you, Grandpa. You doing what you doing with the woo whoop and the boo boo boo. And if he comes out in society and he ends up fucking up, that's on him. The next person that I want to talk about is Artie. Artie is delusional. Artie is what, 51 years old. She got 3 kids. She has some kind of disease or whatever it is, some with her spine. She says she's a housewife or a stay-at-home whatever. And I'm thinking to and she says she never been married and she happy about it. So how is she paying her bills? Because I never one time heard her mention that she was employed. And she said, yeah, a homemaker. Thank you, Sassy Fab 2811. She said she a homemaker. Of whose home? She is around there, pitty-patting around. She said that she was incarcerated. And this is why she can relate to this that she's bringing into her house. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, let me take my time so I can break this down. Now, like I said, she got 3 kids. When she was young, okay, like 28, 29, something like that, she was incarcerated for a parole violation, right? Didn't spend no hard time in federal penitentiary or nothing. But she feels like she can relate to this named Jovan. Now, she had a friend who was in jail, Miss Artie, honey. Miss Artie had a friend in jail. This friend in jail told Artie about Jovan, who was 41 years old. He's a drug trafficker. He's been incarcerated for 3 years, but he had 6 prior incarceration and charges, and all of them was related to drugs. And Miss Artie, with her bad back or whatever it is she has made the decision to bring this 41-year-old man into her house with her 3 kids. Now, I think Miss Artie only got one son that's living with her. But she done decided, with her OCD having ass, that she's going to bring him in. But Miss Artie said that she got OCD, right? And she needs her bathroom to be clean. But my daughter observed, and I observed, that when she rinsed that washcloth or that towel out in that sink, it looked like she was playing in mud, bitch. How clean can Miss Artie be when that rag is looking like she making chocolate milk? If you got OCD, ain't no reason why that mofo should have been that dirty. Yes, EJ. Ugh. But Miss Artie is skinny as a reel. You can tell she got a problem with walking. And Miss Artie is way over her head. Now, Miss Artie has made a decision that she's going to go down to the jail. And she's going to meet up with Jovan. Now, if you already watched the show, don't give them a heads up, y'all. But in episode 2, we get to see what happened down at the jail. But Miss Artie can't handle this mofo. When I saw his picture, I said I wouldn't even walk on the same side of the street with this bitch. There's no way in hell that Miss Artie is going. This dude is big. He looks like he's tall, and he ain't to be fucked with. And when you listen to him and he's talking, he don't even halfway see reform. Whoever the friend is that's in jail that got Miss Artie going down there and with him ain't her friend at all. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? I'm talking about is not her motherfucking friend. Because Miss Artie, you're not going to be able to handle him. Yeah, I'm talking about this woman is frail. And I think she living on a system, or even she got, like some kind of disability or whatever it is. But so whatsoever it is, Miss Artie looks like she's supposed to have no felon in her apartment building. What do y'all think about? Miss Artie was talking to him on the phone, and she was like, "Hey, Jovan, are you going to sleep tonight?" He was like, "Yeah, he about to get out, and she about to go to the jail to see him." She was like, "You like a home cooked meal?" He was like, "Yeah, I ain't had that in years." Miss Artie, this is not an adopted child, bitch, and it's not a man. I think that Miss Artie think this gonna be her man, y'all. I think that Miss Artie is in this for the whole wrong reason. I think that Miss Artie has talked to him on the phone, honey, and she got a little thing for Jovan, but Jovan ain't thinking about her. He just using her like she's a pass around telephone number at the jailhouse because she said a friend done hooked her up. That's not a friend. Miss Artie, whatever you did, honey, 30 years ago, you done already paid for that times 30, boo. You don't have to live and say that you can relate to these prisons and you only went to jail because you had a probation violation. You probably wasn't in that bitch no more than 24 hours. What the hell is going on, Miss Artie? Oh my God, y'all. I'm so scared for Miss Artie. I don't know how this is going to work out. I think that Miss Artie got a whole lot of mouth, but I tell you what, if Jovan swing his arm back, Miss Artie's on the floor. I hope her damn sons be in the house because I'm telling you, Miss Artie, you ain't ready for this and you ain't built for this no more. I'm trying to tell you, Miss Artie. The next person that I want to talk about is Dr. Henry. Dr. Henry lives in Michigan. He is a psychiatrist, honey, and he needs a psychiatrist of his own. His standing joke to himself is that he said his family and friends are telling him that he needs a psychiatrist. And he said, I see a psychiatrist every day and it ain't helped me. This is messing with Darquevan. Darquevan was arrested when he was 17 years old. Okay, just a misfit and just a fuck up, right? At 17 years old, went into jail. He had 7 years, and Dr. Henry been studying this month. Dr. Henry took his case 7 years ago, and Darquevan, or Darquevan, or whatever the hell his name is a science project to Mr. Henry. Bitch, when they show Mr. Henry is a hot mess. His hair is sweaty and wet. And when we went up to his home, honey, you could smell the stench coming through your TV. And this mofo is a complete hoarder. His house has everywhere. He said the reason why his bedroom had boxes and trash and just going piled up to the ceiling was because he was cleaning out the room that Darquevan is going to stay in. The bathroom windows had this all in it. He said the toilet don't flush. This mofo showed up. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. My stomach got nauseated. I hate. Wait a minute, I got slow up. Ooh. Get it together. Can't get it together. Ooh. Okay. So, bitch, they was in the house, and I'm sure that they could barely walk around. I'm sure that it was a horrible stench in there. So the producer or the cameraman asked him, "Hey, come here, are you a hoarder?" Excuse me, y'all. He said, "My mother was an extreme hoarder. My daddy was a middle hoarder. My brother is a hoarder, but bitch, I'm not." He said, "I was forced to live in that." This is a hoarder from the front porch going all the way back to the back room of the house. But he has managed to go in there and make a room for Darquevan. Darquevan. He said that the sheets and the pillows on the bed was clean. Bitch, I'm telling you right now, those pillows look like they could get up and shimmy by themselves. Them pillows look like he was trying to fluff them in the bed and the stuff was mismatched. And I just was like, oh, I'm trying to tell you, it took my breath away. I just was like, Darquevan is gonna have to get everybody to rally around and get him some sheets, some Lysol, some carpet fresh, some scrubbing bubbles, bitch. He said that he was cleaning that room out for him, and then he had a box of clothes. He had a piece of paper on it and was like, Darquevan, if you can fit this, you can have it. Welcome on, mother. I said, get go where the hell did them clothes come from? Where was they stacked up at? Balled up. Bet y'all think I'm lying. If you ain't seen this, go to A&E. Honey, I'm trying to tell you. This ain't on Discovery Plus, y'all. This on A&E. I gotta stop thinking about it. The bathroom, the toilet don't flush. This is a disaster. Darquevan bitch. What is his? I'm gonna have to shorten his name up, boo. I'm gonna have to shorten his name up. I'm gonna have to call him D. Darquevan is 25 years old. He is into women, and he into clothes, and he into thinking he's into thinking he's the bee's knees. He said he wants to do stuff on his own. Ain't nobody gonna tell him. And he is sitting up here with Dr. Henry, who is invested in him. Dr. Henry said that he was married. And he said he had a good marriage. He was married for 7 years. He said, but it did not work out. Now he's single and he ready to mingle. He fine with his singleness, honey. Let me tell you something. This mofo is crazy as I don't know what. He was talking to a little toy. First he had this guitar and he had all these wires hanging off the guitar. The next thing you know, bitch, you blinked your eye and the wires was cut. I said, bitch, it's some hocus pocus bullshit going on over there. I'm trying to tell you right now, but he is a complete mental science project to him. And I'm just like, oh my God, Darquevan and him is going to be fighting. I can see it right now. I can see the blows already being thrown. This is a disaster just waiting to happen. So he goes, down to the jail to go and pick Darquevan up, and his brother shows up, Marquise. And I said, why the hell ain't he staying with Marquise? Let me tell you, when Darquevan came up out of that jail, this mofo had a whole marching band out that, okay, waiting for him to come up, dapping him up. And I'm saying, so why the hell is he moving in with Dr. Henry if he got all this support? He had one of the cousins to come up there or something. I think it was his cousin. He was draped and everything. I don't know if he was Muslim or what, or it was just colder than a month out there. But he was talking on and telling, yeah, he really, he really honored you. He really respect you. He fuck with you. And I'm sitting up there thinking, so you ain't got no place for him to stay? Oh, you staying over at baby in the house. You know what I'm saying? He probably one of them type guys, sleep with his, live with his girlfriend that ain't never had his own place. I just was like, they had got a whole crowd out this mofo. You would think that, honey, he was getting his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, bitch. And I'm saying, but he's staying with Mr. Henry. Why the hell is he staying with Mr. Henry? They go out and have dinner and breakfast and everything, or lunch, brunch, bitch. They had a meal. And he's sitting up there talking about what he ain't going to do, what he going to do, what he not. I said, bitch, this is not going to work I'm telling you right now, Kim and Mr. Henry going to end up getting in a fight because Mr. Henry is a sarcastic mother, right? He think he know everything except for the fact that he doesn't know he's a hoarder. When we saw all of that trash and all of that going all the way up to the ceiling in his house, he had a pathway to his bed. You know you a hoarder when you got a pathway, bitch. When you got a pathway and it looked like, it's grass on one side and grass on the other and just dirt going up a little dirt road that everybody done pay, hit the grass so much. It's like a little, dirt. That's how he was looking. Y'all think I'm playing? Go look at the show. This about to be a disaster. And I'm here for it, honey. Last but not least is Mark and Sharna. What can I say about Mark and Shauna? Mark and Shauna are crazy. These two live in Eckhart, Indiana. They've been married for 7 years. They are both, is it 7-day Adventists? They met each other on a dating app for 7-day Adventist people. She been married to him for 7 years, but she been writing this bill for 5 of them 7 years. She said 2 years into the marriage, she decided that she wasn't happy. So she needed to do something to take up her time. So she decides to get on a pen pal connection joint, and she starts writing to Bill, who's in Augusta prison, been up in that for 18 years. He's a burglar. He's like when I say burglar, I ain't talking about, the 5 and dime store. I'm talking about this mofo is stealing jewels, breaking in museums. Like, this mofo is high class, millions and millions and billions of dollars worth. Like, do y'all hear what I'm saying? This mofo not only was incarcerated for that, but then he escaped. So because he escaped, he got more time in jail. So this bitch been in jail for 18 years. He's been writing Mark's wife, Shauna, for 5 of them years. And she told me she got to do what the Lord told her to do. Bitch, if you don't wake up, she look like she is on some heavy sedatives. And Mark, this is the kookiest couple I've ever seen in my life. They got this, they go to church because they said it's the Sabbath and they got to keep it holy and they got to get to church. Like, these are religious fanatics. So they go up in the church. The church is like, in my opinion, it's one of them type of churches. Just weird overtones. Now, I don't know if this is the way that they filmed it or what, but what? So they go into church and everything, and they like, they turn around and their little friend back there named Alicia. So Alicia said, was her name Alicia, bitch? Hold on. Y'all. So Alicia was like, hey, how y'all doing? Bless the Lord. They was like, hey, how are you? She was like, so, are you all still going to get that prisoner? They were like, yeah, we are. I'm going to go and pick him up in 2 days. She was like, the fuck? What? Alicia was like, the fuck? Wait a minute. What? Shauna is driving 10 hours to go and get Bill from prison while Mark sits his ass at home. He lets his wife go and get Bill. She's never seen Bill. Bill has been incarcerated for 18 years. They don't know anything about him than what he has been saying. But Alicia said, bitch, I have been in jail. I'm a 4-time felon. I only been clean 8 years. I'm telling you, it's a pass around. This is a game. She said, she was like, so Shauna was like, yeah, I'm gonna go and get him, by myself. So Mark was like, look, do you think you can help us with that? She was like, if y'all just listen, if y'all listen to what I say and don't get to arguing with me, thinking that you know everything. So now Shauna got this creepy look like, don't she, y'all? This bitch looking like, bitch ain't got no emotion. So it's all kinds of lion tigers in beds and monsters and all kinds of talking in her head. When you see a person that's sitting in like that, you know damn well that they got 15 different people that they entertaining in their mind, because something is wrong with Shauna and Mark. Now, Mark said that Shauna told him that Bill, over the last 5 years, ain't never said or flirted with her or nothing. But he don't trust it. No, your wife is the one that's not to be trusted up in this. So they sitting up there talking to Alicia. So Alicia was like, have y'all asked the jail about his report card, his mental card? What the hell's going on with this? Have y'all asked? Did y'all get a report card on it? They was like, no, we didn't. Bitch, get his report card so you can see what his behavior been. You need to get the whole scroll of what the hell's going on with him. She was like, let me tell you something. It's a game. So when a prisoner writes something, when a person from the outside writes somebody, right? The prisoners put it on the market and they have a daggone white elephant auction over that. They have a silent auction. Bitch! When they have the silent auction, they going to the letter is going to the top bidder so they can find them to get away up out of here. Bill had the highest bid. Somebody that probably hid some money for Bill. Bill got Shauna. They said they take these. Let me tell you something, bitch. Alicia said, is y'all crazy? And Mark is like, we really want you to help us with this. She was like, I help y'all. But I'm telling you now, don't be saying that, don't be talking back and saying a whole bunch of bullshit, because I drunk. She done been in the game. So she know what this is. Then they have a phone conversation with Bill. And they like, Bill, we're going to be coming to get you. You ready? What's the first thing you want to do, Bill, when you get out? Bill says, let's just spend a couple of days in Miami. Mark leaned over. I don't think that's a good idea, Bill. Bill, I don't think that's a good idea. Bitch, she done drove 10 hours anyway. She drove to the jail 10 hours and the night before slept in the car. She slept in the car all night and it was snow on the ground, bitch. I don't know if she had a generator or what she had, but I'm telling you, she stayed in the car and slept there to get Bill out. When she was driving up there, she was, take me to the, oh, what a mighty God we serve. Oh, what a mighty God we serve. I said, these are they wackos. That is no disrespect to the 7-Day Adventists. I'm talking about these people. I respect every religion. So don't say, Auntie, you bashing the religion. I am not. I'm talking about these two crazy mofos. She said that this is what God told her to do. She has to direct her stuff. Alicia said, no, Mark, you letting your wife do this when the rules have always been that women write women prisoners and men write men prisoners. You okay? And she's sitting here like, bitch, them voices was talking to her. He said he will do anything for her. So while she's driving 10 hours to go and pick up a that been in jail for 18 years, they gonna tell him on the phone, you can't bring anything in here X-rated. Everything that you bring in here has to be kosher. He said, well, everything I got is some trash. I've been waiting to catch up on some movies. Hold on, y'all. Hi, Bill. Welcome, Bill. Bill, come back. Bill, is this the real Bill? Mary, is this the real Bill? Where's he at? Oh, I don't see it, Mary. Welcome, Bill, to the chat. Welcome, Bill. Bill. I would love to have you on, Bill. Hi, Bill. Everybody say hi to Bill. So they tell Bill, you can't have any of this stuff. Bill said, well, I was looking forward to it. I mean, maybe we can talk about it. Bill, they told your ass no. No me no. But how in the hell do they think somebody who has escaped out of prison is going to listen to anything? Bill feels that everything is negotiable. Everything is negotiable for Bill. And I'm sitting up there thinking to myself, they done lost their mind. Bill is on the phone. He ain't even in their house yet. And he's telling them what's negotiable and what ain't. Bitch, Mark is sitting down with the Bible open with his little highlights. He had that little Bible highlighted. And honey, he is stamping out the 2022 version of the 10 Commandments, bitch. He got the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not. And thou shalt not. And thou shalt not. Bitch, Bill don't know what he walking. Do y'all hear me? These mofos are crazy. If they think that this man who is finally getting his freedom, she driving in the car singing 99 bottles of Bibles on the wall, okay? And she's talking about time to set you free. Set me free, why don't you, baby? Okay? I said, is this a joke? Like, is this real? Y'all, let me tell you, if you are not looking at this show. Okay, thank you, Mary. Mary done verified me. She said, I'm verifying him. It is the real Bill that's in the comment. Bill, come back on Wednesday. We will be covering season 1, episode 2 on Wednesday, and then we'll be doing y'all show. Let me tell you something. If you are not watching this, you need to be. This makes love after lockup, life after lockup look like a nursery rhyme, bitch. This show is so freaking good. Thank you to everybody who continue to pursue, who continue to worry me. Auntie, please do this show. Auntie, do this show. Auntie, I need you to do this show. Auntie, please review this. Auntie, have you heard of this? I'm on point. Now, what did I miss anything else? Because I don't want to talk about episode 2 until Wednesday. So I will put the post up. Make sure that you all have your notification bells on. If you are not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button so that every time I put up a video, you know about it. You are the first here. You ain't got to come in and say, oh my God, Auntie, I'm late. You'll be right on time. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, right? Make sure you got it all on. You all, this is the end of my review. I thank you all so much for being here tonight. Thank you, Bill, for gracing us with your presence. Come back and join us on Wednesday. Hit me up at aunties2cents@gmail.com if you would like to interview with if you would like to interview with the members. I want to say, let me find it. Hold on, let me find it. Welcome, Nessa G, to the membership, to the family. Welcome to the family. Welcome, Nessa G. I don't know why I thought you were already a member, but thank you and welcome. So I love you all to pieces. Thank you to everybody. He says, wait a minute, what did he say? Shauna was obsessed with me. Bill, you think we ain't already peeped that? We done peeped that, Bill. Bill, we peeped that. Oh my God, this gonna be good as Bill, don't think we ain't already peeped this. We didn't peep this. My moderator, Mary, Bill, my moderator, Mary, will put my email address in the chat. Mary, have you already done that? Did you already do that, Mary? Thank you, Mary. So, Bill, I'm going to put it up on the screen. Email me. Okay? Oh, my goodness. I cannot wait. Y'all, this is going to be exciting. Anyway, y'all like, comment, share this video with everybody that like these Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff TV shows. Make sure you tweet it. You let everybody know that Auntie is doing the reviews on Inmate to Roommate. Until we meet again on Wednesday, y'all, I love y'all and please stay. Oh, wait a minute. I was getting ready. It's not yet. Thank you so much, Lisa Taylor, for the membership, for joining the membership. Welcome to the family. Welcome, Lisa Taylor, to the membership. We love you. Members, make sure y'all welcome her. Okay, y'all. I'm going out. I love you all. Have a great night. Y'all stay safe.